friends, my name is Renuka. Welcome to my channel. Today we'll make these two cards with the Hero Art My Monthly Kit. These are the kit products which came in, and you can see the unboxing video. So we'll make two cards today. I just went ahead and do some work just like a die cutting. I'm choosing here two craft cardstock and of A2 size, and I cut out the same panel like 4¼ by 5½ inches from the sky blue color cardstock. It acts like my sky, and I'm adding little bit of distressed salty ocean ink to the mostly upper side of cardstock to give little bit of tint of sky blue color. Then I use the lawn fawns hillside ties and make those brown card hills by the card using by brown card coming in the kit, and add some green grass by using same lawn fawn border grass border die. And I'm here stamping a hopping birthday sentiment which came in a kit. So now you can see that I'm kind of creating some small scene here with those bunnies. I die cut out these filled from the craft colored cardstock, and I'm planning to use those flowers. All the dies with matching dies and stamp came in a kit. So, and these I cut out the two colored field here, the ground. The one is the dark brown and another is the craft card, and I'm kind of mixing and matching the both two, creating the layers. So it is give more kind of interest to the card rather than having the one color. If I'm using the watercolor paper or I'm coloring it, then it obviously goes that variation there. I just distressed those borders also, but they didn't get that much effect, so I decided to add kind of layering of all those. So now you can see what I'm creating, and I just want to put one flower in his hand, the bunny's hand, so it feel like the bunny is using his hand to picking those flowers from the field. And I'm just using distress ink here, a little bit of to get more dimension to it, so it will not look that flat. I'm just using darker shades of my cardstock, and then I will adhere the things like this fence and the grass border there, and it's just kind of building a scene together. And I just decided to make simple card here by adding those flowers. I die cut out lots of flowers, and I'll use the Spectrum aqua marker to color them using only two shades of reds and greens. You can go ahead and use watercolors or whatever color medium you have. You can use the color pencils also. I just skipped the process of die cutting and stamping those, cause those are like unnecessary. Somehow I feel those flowers are less, so I then add more. So now it's time to color those bunny. I don't know, I love the white bunny, so I'm using the same IG2 and IG1 and color blender and PP1 for these bunnies, but I'll make sure that next time I'll use some kind of different kind of colors to make this bunny a more colorful bunny. I think nothing fancy, just adding little bit of colors and blending it just where the shadows are, and just giving little bit of pink to bunny's cheek and his ears, and that is PP1, and then using a black gel pen to pop those eyes. I'm using here a craft knife to just kind of tucking those flowers inside. I'll use the glossy accent or Tombow mono glue, whatever is handy for me. And then I decided to just give a little bit dimension to this bunny, so I'm using here foam tape, and that way it is a little bit raised from the main platform of the card. And it is quite a all occasion kind of card. You don't have to stamp that sentiment there. You can put like happy spring, happy days, have a magical days, kind of sunny days, whatever you want to. So it's like a very spring and like very fun loving card. So I'm just putting those flower, and I'll make sure that I'm not putting them like very monotonous way. I'm putting them little bit off here and there so it looks more natural. And then I'm putting little bit of acrylic blocks. Then I thought that I should cut out these mushrooms, and then I'm gonna put them inside, but somehow I skipped that part. I don't like those. These mushrooms didn't come with the dies. And then I thought I'll add more flowers, so I just went ahead and stamped those bunch of flowers and then color them in the same way, and I cut out them and put them just in the field. And I decided to add little bit more shades of red here. I don't want to look all the flowers exactly same, so I'm just adding little bit of more colors there in the darker shade and lighter shade. And then I'm kind of putting those flower inside, and you can do this before you attach everything. It's up to you. Sometimes I didn't do that. Maybe you can learn from me. And then I just decided to add some flowers to inside of the card so that it will kind of match to the outside also. And then put little bit of glossy accent, just like a dewdrops or something like that. I didn't like nowadays adding the clear sequence or something. I just like these drops. Now I'll just put the same stamp, the flower stamp, on the envelope too, and color in the same colors. And I'm just putting those stamps in a pattern of 3, and again using the red color and green color to color those. It's a very quick and easy one. It's a brown cardstock, so red and green kind of pop up very nicely on it. You can use the color pencil also, they also give the same kind of effect. Then I adding little bit of Winkazella to only on those flowers to just add little bit more. Then I'll put that aside for drying, and then we'll jump to second card. Now this is, we are making some interactive kind of card here. Now you can see I already decked out the border from the lawn fawn, and now I'm cutting that brown paper for the field which came in a kit. I'm using here the lawn fawn cut dies for making those panels for moving my bunny. And I'll list all the products in the description box, or you can go to my blog to see there also. And then I'm just putting everything in place. Before cutting that, just I want to take measure, and then I'm just cutting little bit of excess which is peeking out on the grass there. And I'll put that inside panel of the green thing so that everything looks nice and clean. Then I just want to add these fans also. Here I'm using my favorite things, small disc which is for that moving thing, and I'm using those lawn fawn circles die. It is from that gumball set. And I'll put double adhesive on the back side of it. I'll just make sure that my disc will move nicely. And here I'm just putting more PK powder to that so that there is no glue or something sticky inside. So after that I'll add my field here, and those radish are I already colored them. Although I colored one of these, I used the watercolor markers for coloring them. Nothing fancy, everything is quite simple. I just want to move that bunny and it's like he's working in those fields, so I thought it's quite a fun. And I don't want to add much vegetables here because it is kind of coming in his way. Then I add little bit of shovel there in his hand, and I just color all these the same way I did for the previous bunny. And then I will add I just want to add this third radish in there, but somehow I feel that the upper bottom left corner is a little bit empty, so I decided to add that third radish there. And it is kind of restricting the movement also, so in the final card you'll see that. And now I'm adding little bit of the same flowers, same way we did for the last card. And I already stamped that how does your garden grow, so it is like a universal card you can use for anything here. And sometimes I decided that I'll add more critters there, but I didn't. Then I just add that radish there and some radish inside too, and as well as an envelope also. Here I'm using the olive green color from the think that's a mauve lawn color from Distress Inks. You can use anything. So in this way we create one interactive card, and this is kind of second card. I hope you like it. I already made 2 more cards with this kit, and you can see those in my unboxing. I'll make sure that I will show the picture at the end of this video, and as well as I'll link those at the end of this video. If you like my channel, if you like this card, you can subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, subscribing and appreciating. I really mean that's a lot for me. And you can follow me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram and my blog too for more such a fun projects. And now I'll create more cards. So these are the 2 cards I made with the previous video, and be sure to watch that. So until the next crafty life, bye bye.